do you want of me? Do what I beg you to do.
Now you come to me and you say, Don Corleone, give me justice. You come into my house and you ask me to murder.
I ask you for justice.
That is not justice.
They want to get mixed up in the family business. You gotta get them close like this. Bada bing! You blow their brains all over your nice Ivy League suit.
We give him one message. I want Salazzo. If not, it's all out war. We go to the
Some
back.
of the other families won't sit still.
They hand me Salazzo.
Your father would want to hear this. This is business, not personal.
They shot my father. It's
Even the
business,
shooting of
your
your
ass.
father was business, not personal.
You know my father. Men are coming here to kill him.
I never wanted this for you. I worked my whole life. I don't apologize to take care of my family. And I refused to be a fool. Dancing on the string held by all those big shots.
It's not personal. It's strictly business.
Good afternoon, I am Juan Felipe Rosero Ortiz, and today I will have my opinion about the movie The Good Father. I hope you like it. As I watched the movie and at the end of it, I come to the opinion that this is a movie with a great plot because it tells us the history and what is life like among mafia families, where the big boss here is Don Vito Corleone, or the Good Father. A man with very good political, mafia and celebrity friends, etc. He joined the mafia after the death of his entire family in Sicily at the hands of Don Ciccio, where he was the last survivor who traveled to United States, where in 1917 he had children and earning money took a store, where a monster named Don Fanucci charged for protection, where the Good Father killed him. B. Joining the mafia and win popularity and reputation, where he returned to Sicily and killing Don Ciccio. Years later, in 1945, Don Vito celebrated the wedding of his daughter, Connie, to marry a man named Carlo Reese, and where we will meet the rest of the family, Satino or Sonny Corleone, the older brother and successor of the Good Father, Michael Corleone, a former Marine who fought in World War II, Fredo Corleone, who is considered the dumbest of the family, and finally Thomas Hagen, an orphanage found by Sonny and adopted by Don Vito, and eventually became their abyss. The main theme of this story deals with the war between gangsters to a disagreement over the sale of drugs. Science Don Vito was opposed to this for not losing important friendships, while the Tattaglia family wanted to sell it, where side previously a war is waged between these two families, where Don Vito is shot, but survives, and where Michael, who didn't want to be a mobster, enters this to avenge that they did to him and kills Solozzo and McCloskey, who are important members of this family. And Michael goes to Sicily so that he doesn't doesn't kill. Where we also look at things like we also look at the end between Cody and Carlo, where the later hit him, and when Sonny found out he hit Carlo, leaving him very weak, but he didn't learn his lesson, and Sonny, for going to hit him again, is brutally killed for by Carlos' trap. And passes are made with the Tattaglia's family about selling drugs, but in short, instead of Don Vito dies for a heart attack, playing with his grandson. Where in the end, Michael he becomes the new good father, and orders to assassinate all those who caused problems for the Corleone family. He created his son-in-law Carlo, who at one point didn't not interest to kill him, but intended with very far. But in the end, he killed him, and his wife Kay Adams sees at light be light Michael is becoming what his father was. My opinion of this work is that it was a very good plot for the time, showing us a very interesting short story between a gangsters and with some admirable characters. Where my favorite was is Sonny for having a very confident and definite attitude doing the impossible to help his family, and with some good villains, and which an attitude very much related to that of a villain, also not being a specific character, but a whole family, but a what family. Apart, apart from another secondary villains. Well, that is my opinion about this movie. I hope you like it and tell my part. Thank you very much and goodbye.
What is The Good Father 1 movie about? Vito Corleone is the head of one of the families that lead New York's Cosa Nostra. During the 1940s, two of his sons participate in illicit activities, while Michael, the youngest son, is estranged from the family businesses and attack against Don Vito force Michael to take care of his father and take over the businesses. An obligatory reference in gangster films, The Good Father explores the mechanisms of power mafia and its rigorous family codes based on a novel by Mario Puzo. Francis Ford Coppola shaped this film from a gloomy visual style, a rigorous script and solid cast led by Marlon Brando, Al Pacino, and Robert Duvall.
Little by little, Vito Corleone meets with Virgil Soyoso, representative of the Tattaglia Mafia, who asks him for political help. But he refuses. That was a bad decision since now they are going to look for Vito to film him with bullets, and although they get it, this guy is still alive. but in very bad shape, and leaves his family and shares of his mafia. That is only the most remarkable thing about their first movie, since this popular saga has two more movies, which with who knows Vito's past and the direction his family took after his death. In conclusion, it is a good saga full of a story very interesting that leaves you waiting to find out what will happen next. Bye bye.
He is described as an ambitious Italian immigrant who moves to his kitchen and built a mafia empire. Government built a strict code of honor for his authority. His youngest son Michael Corleone became the Don upon his death at the end of the book.